Welcome once again to Jeep Business, Mopar Movement Media fam. We got another problem. Comes down to this vehicle, 2007 Jeep Grand Cherokee SRT8. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Well, as I come home, pull up to the parking spot, put the car in park, go to pull up the brake. I don't know. Doesn't do nothing. Brake handle's just loose. I think the cable's snapped, not sure. This is gonna be real time. Figure out what the hell to do. I don't know. We're gonna do it. I went and bought a new cable. Hopefully it's the front part. We can just throw that back in. Feels like it came disconnected right at the handle, not at the back wheels. So we're gonna get into it right now. This is the e-brake handle. It's not supposed to do this. Nothing's going on. Can't really see down in there too well, but it's not connected to anything anymore. Light comes on still when you hit the brake light. On the dash, the brake light comes on, but does not stop the vehicle from rolling at all, and there's no pressure on the handle. So first thing we do, pull that off and kind of see what you're working with. However, now I need to get this center console out, so we're gonna figure out how to do that because I'm not sure. I tried some things before and it didn't come off, so it's gonna be a lot more to it. So let's hop into it. Step one is gonna be getting the dash apart. Certain things you gotta do first. Now you don't want to mess up your nice little trim, so be reluctant on taking the flathead to stuff. This lifts out pretty easily if it don't go back down in there. Next thing we got to do, pull out this little rubber piece. It just pulls out. Don't need to do too much to that. Now we want to get this piece out. Got all these little trim pieces. That should be enough up here. We got a 10mm down in there we're gonna have to get out. Double in. It's underneath the cup holders. Once you take that out. 110 double M. Throw it in the cup holder. Now this moves pretty good, but the backside needs to come out now. I don't know what the hell we got to do for that. So let's get to work. All right, now I'm assuming this piece might come off. Let's take our handy little hook here. See if we can just pop this back. That looks good. Looks like it's popping away from the... That worked out very, very well. We could probably leave this here. It's got electrical connections for the DVD player and whatnot. Let's leave that like that. And I see I got a couple of screws on the side. Look like torx bit. We'll try that and see how it goes. Alright, for these, we need the T15. T15 star key, torx bit, whatever you want to call it. That does it. Okay. Got two of those little black screws one on this side, so I'm going to take this one out, see if we get a little freedom here. Well, one's out. Let's get the other two, see what we got. Oops. Alright, these little bastards will get lost real quick. Also put them in the cup holder. Loose cup holders save lives. Oh, something's still holding it. Not exactly sure how much of this is supposed to come up. I didn't see any connections. I looked inside the little compartment there. I didn't see any connections. Go to the front. Kind of slid back. Came out of its place up front. It really wants to come out, y'all. It wants to come out. Screw down here, but it's being blocked by something. I think that does want to come out. I might put a crescent wrench on that. That sucks terribly. Assuming this is the one here that wants to come, that doesn't want to move. Alright, 10mm crescent wrench it is. This is the part where I wasted a lot of time trying to take off one little screw at the bottom that did absolutely nothing for me. Very frustrating. Don't do that. Just get to the next part. Alright, we found the key to getting this unit off. It is taking off the armrest. 17 Torx. Those 3 screws somehow hold the thing down through the armrest. Now we've got freedom. For the most part, anyway. This part was also frustrating. I never did get it disconnected at the back. So we just worked from a tilted position. Well, honestly, I got it up this high. This should be high enough to figure out why my brake. Yeah, the brake head. Got it. Gotta come check this out. We see now what happened to the brake cable. You can look down in there. There's a hook. This piece right here is the little end of the cable, and it broke clean off. And you can see the cable just laying there. When I work the brake, cable doesn't move at all. So, what I've got to do is lift out the back seat, run a new cable in here, and then just simply rehook it to that little, let's see if I can show you, to hook it in right back there and put it back in the e-brake. It'll probably have to be down when I do it. Should be easy enough. Okay, let's go. Two 18 millimeter can't make it focus because I'm holding it, 18 millimeter sockets to get the back seat out. Can't really see it, but don't worry about it. Check my word for it. Back seat's out. Good time to clean up back here. 13, 14 years of crumbs getting out of your vacuum's reach. Be a little messy. I'll take care of that. But anyway, we got to get up under here. This is where the cable shows its face again, and there's a connection here that turns 1 into 2. So we'll get under that and fish the new line through. Okay. Now we have to lift up that this just unsnaps from the carpet there, little clips underneath. Then you got to undo the carpet over on the other side there, get it out from under that little plastic panel. Come over here, work the same thing. Wondered where that went. Do the same thing over here. You're gonna have a lot of stuff you're gonna find, but so what you need to do is get up under here, and there it is. This is where we need to hook that up and somehow run that cable through. Oh God. All right, we'll be back after these messages. All right, what this is going to take, clear everything out your back seat, everything out of here. You're gonna have to fold this rug up, pry it out from underneath the door jamb plastic, pull out the 2 little door kick plastic pieces. They're 2 little pieces that are just kind of sitting there with clips. Just lift them right up and out. That'll help you get the carpet out. Then bend the carpet and get out from under the B-pillar plastic. Then once you get in there, you got good access to the cable. It's right here, and here's that little clip. We just need a 10 millimeter, get this loose. Then we'll get this through the hole here. This is wire loom. I'm gonna move that too. All right, we're in business. Need to get my 10. Be nice if you could find a way to hold that shit up. All right, got this one screw. This is the new cable. Something that holds this down right here. 10 millimeter nut holds that down to keep it from moving around under there. So now that's free. All right, now what I had to do was, this part here was shooting through this hole, had a couple of pin tabs on it. So I had to go in here with a pair of needle nose and just break it. Then I could eventually pull it out of this hole we're gonna snap the new one into once we get it in. Now, unfortunately, I got the same exact hole, same exact clip on that side, that green son of a bitch. So I'm gonna break that down. Then I can slide the cable out, put the new one in, and hopefully we'll have a winner. Well, once you break everything loose, got the old one out. Once you destroy these little clips, both sides. See, what I had to do, on this side it was easy to destroy. On the inside, by the e-brake handle, it was difficult. So what you had to do is you have to rotate this thing until the bottom part of the clip gets up top where you could see it and destroy it with the needle nose. But until you can destroy both sides of the clip, you won't be able to get it out. But anyway, once you get it loose, you take it out through that little hole, get it so where it's just going under the carpet here. Then, after you've gotten this loose, all you do is take the new one and fish it right next to it to the right. Just work it, and it'll pop up next to the gear shifter, and then you can make your swap up there. But now we got everything in, so now it's a matter of hooking it up. And then we're gonna hook it up to the gear shifter, to the e-brake handle first. Then we're gonna come back here and hook this up. So we're gonna hook it up to the e-brake handle because it's gotta be upright. You won't be able to get to it without it being up. And then that means you gotta pull on the brake handle. So we're gonna hook this in now. You got it through, coming up in the same place. We just gotta fish through this little hole. After I vacuum some of this filth out here, I swear I think I found some lettuce from in and out at some point in my life. It's a biohazard now. So we're gonna do some vacuuming and then we're gonna finish this project. It's in, the new cable's through. Put the new line in, and now we got e-brake. That's how it's supposed to stay. Another 13 years, I'll see you, and I already know how to do it. But I think we're back in business. Okay, well, excuse the wardrobe change, but after a bunch of arduous hard work, we're all done. We got the Jeep back in full operation. E-brake's working fine. Interior is all back together. It's all cleaned out. Got rid of that mysterious piece of old lettuce. And we saved a bunch of money versus taking it to the dealership. That's what this is all about. I want to be able to impart my knowledge to you. And we found out how to do it right here, right now. No YouTube videos exist for this particular vehicle, so this will be the first one. Please like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I'll keep doing this. As you can see, we cleaned out everything real good. Always good to clean up when you do some work. Gives you a chance to get all behind stuff. And there we go with our fully erect e-brake. Doing just what it's supposed to do. Beautiful thing. Putting back together was a little difficult because inside the back of the armrest, underneath the video player, if you have that, the vents connected to the duct work for the air conditioning, and that was not sitting right when I was trying to lay this back down. So you kind of have to leave it in that tilted up position, connect these little vents to the ductwork, and then twist the whole armrest back down and line up the little edges. And it's probably best to have the truck parked and in neutral because the front of the armrest has a hard time getting around the shifter. But other than that, we got all the seats back in, did a lot of vacuuming, whatnot. It's good to go. Let's take a look at this e-brake in action. What we're gonna do right now is, just to prove to you that the thing works, is we're gonna do a stop. Alrighty. E-brake up. I'm gonna turn it on, put it in neutral, just to let you see. Off of the brake, we have e-brake. Love it when a plan comes together. Now, last but not least, I need to mention the adjustment, because when you first put the e-brake cable back together, it's going to be real loose. You're going to be able to bring the handle all the way up before it really makes any contact. So what you want to do, pull this back off again. Now, there's an automatic adjustment, kind of automatic adjustment that happens. It takes up the slack, and it's a ratcheting effect. What you want to do is pull the cover off, reach down in here with the screwdriver, and hit this part right here backwards. You want to go back with it. You'll hear it go. This one's all the way up, so I can't do it anymore, but I did it the first time because I was a little worried about it not being tight. But I remember seeing that in a video for another type of shift e-brake handle that had that ratcheting effect, and I noticed it on this one when I was doing the work when everything was out of the car. But yeah, just get your nice little flathead, get down in there and pull back. You'll see the little spring, little clock spring style thing down in there when you're looking at it. And all you gotta do is just put your wrench in there, this right here. I'm sorry, it's that right there. And pull it back, and it'll ratchet it up and take up all the slack, and it'll stay that way, so you don't have to keep doing it. Then you'll have a working e-brake, good and tight. Anyway, that's all for now. Get back in and drive.